How can I stop being needy? Well, first of all, we need to ask ourselves, where does this stem from, this neediness? Needing to be seen, needing to be heard, needing to be understood, feelings of not belonging, not being important, of being no consequence. Can you identify with those? I can. I remember I was extremely needy, especially as I was growing up. So where does it come from? Sometimes it comes from childhood, or it comes from relationships, friendships, how people treat you, how you see yourself. But we don't need to be needy. We need to understand that we can feel heard. So how can we stop this feeling? Well, we need to feel that we are worthy. Do you hear the positivity in that word, worthy? We need to feel capable. We need to feel important enough to be heard, important enough to have our own opinions and for them to be recognised. We need to be heard. We need to be appreciated. We need to feel lovable. Have you heard the difference between those words and the first words I used of being needy, and then how we need to change it? We need to change the negativity into positivity, and that is the way and the key to helping us not be so needy. First of all, I want to tell you this, and this to me is a really important lesson that I learnt. You don't need other people's validation. All you need is you and how you feel about you. So, we have to work on that self-worth. We have to work on that self-love. We have to work on being kind to ourselves. We have to work on knowing that we are worthy to be listened to and worthy to be appreciated. So don't allow other people to put you down, and don't allow yourself to put you down. Absolutely no. Where does that neediness come from? Well, it can come from the fear of being a failure. It can come from the fear of being rejected. I mean, rejection is horrible. And I think we all suffer with that. We've all had somebody reject us somehow along the line. But we have to overcome that and know, actually, hold on a minute. I am okay. I am worthy. I am lovable. I'm all right. And it's starting to believe in yourself. And then the neediness goes and crawls back into the corner that it came out of. When somebody says something to you, pause and breathe. Don't react straight away. Just think about what they've said. Think about if it's true to you or not. But it's overreacting. Sometimes we can be so anxious that we don't want to be rejected, so anxious that we want to be liked, that we'll take anything on board. No. People have to respect us, and that is an important part of who we are now. We don't want to be this needy person. We want to feel that we have something worthy to give. Something that can help us when we feel needy is to have a hobby, to enjoy doing something for you. And then you're not concentrating on rejection. You're just concentrating on something that really makes you happy. I've got a dear friend in Australia who has, at the age of being in her 80s, suddenly discovered that she can be the most amazing artist. She's wonderful. But she didn't start until she was in her early 80s. And what she's learnt is that, yeah, hang on, you can do anything. So You know, you could write poetry, you could write a story, you could do painting, you could go turn into music, you could go singing. Don't feel needy. Don't feel that there is nothing to you. You just build on getting your self-worth up. Okay, so the angels always give me a message. And this is the one they've given me today. It is when we feel rejected or that we are not enough. That is when all the negative phrases about ourselves play through our minds. We suddenly become needy, seeking constant reassurance that we need to tell ourselves that we are worthy, we are lovable, we are capable. And we need to instill these thoughts into our hearts and minds. It's then that the feelings of being needy can pass us by, and rejection and hopelessness do not show themselves anymore. So no more being needy. Know that you are worthy, that you are lovable, and that you're great. So I hope that has helped you today. Sending lots of love as always.